Your neighbor did not spend $5,000 on that front yard. They spent $50, and they used tricks that most homeowners will never hear about. Here is what nobody tells you. The biggest mistake people make when trying to boost their curb appeal is thinking they need a landscaper, a huge budget, or weeks of hard work. They see a beautiful front yard, and they immediately assume thousands of dollars went into it. Meanwhile, their own yard looks tired, patchy, and flat out embarrassing. And every single day they pull into that driveway, it just eats at them a little more. Maybe your HOA has been sending you polite little notices. Maybe your home has been sitting on the market longer than it should. Or maybe you just want to feel proud when you pull up to your own house. I get it. I have been there. Here is what I'm going to show you today. 5 specific upgrades you can do this weekend for under $50 total that will completely transform how your home looks from the street. We're talking real results, the kind where your neighbors slow down when they drive by. I have done this on my own home and 2 others, and the compliments started coming within days. Not weeks, days. Stay till the end because I am sharing my exact shopping list with store names and prices so you can walk straight into Home Depot and know exactly what to grab. Welcome back to Green Answers, where we help everyday American homeowners get a gorgeous yard and a beautiful home exterior without blowing their budget. If you're new here, welcome to the family. Hit that subscribe button because we put out new videos every single week and you do not want to miss what is coming next. All right, let's get into it. I'm going to walk you through 5 upgrades in order, and I want you to do them in this exact sequence because each one builds on the last. By the time you finish all 5, you're going to step back and genuinely not believe the difference. Let's start with the one that makes the biggest impact for the least money. Step 1. Edge your beds like a pro. Now, this one sounds almost too simple. That is exactly why most people skip it. Here is the thing. A clean, sharp edge between your lawn and your garden bed is the single fastest way to make your yard look expensive and intentional. When you see a front yard that looks like it was professionally landscaped, 9 times out of 10 it comes down to those crisp, defined lines. Messy, overgrown edges make even healthy plants look neglected. Clean edges make even basic plants look curated. Go to Walmart or Home Depot and pick up a manual half-moon edger or a stick edger. Run it along every bed in your front yard. Then grab a leaf blower or a broom and sweep the loose debris away. That is it. The transformation is immediate and dramatic. Money tip. A basic manual edger at Walmart runs between $12 and $18. If you already have one in the garage, this step costs you exactly $0. That is a hard price to beat. Now that your edges are looking sharp, let me show you the next step that most homeowners completely overlook, and it might be the most powerful one on this list. Step 2. Fresh mulch in the beds. Listen, fresh mulch is basically a cheat code for curb appeal. There is something about a thick, dark layer of fresh mulch that just signals this yard is cared for. It provides contrast, it ties all your plants together visually, and it hides a ton of sins underneath, bare patches, old roots weeds trying to push through. It also retains moisture, which keeps your plants healthier through summer heat. Most homeowners either skip the mulch entirely or they do not put down enough. You want to aim for about 2 to 3 inches deep across all your visible front beds. Do not go crazy thick or it can actually hurt your plants, but 2 to 3 inches is the sweet spot. Head over to Home Depot or Lowe's and grab a few bags of dark brown or black mulch. I personally love the dark brown. It photographs beautifully and looks rich against green plants. A 2 cubic foot bag covers about 8 square feet at 3 inches deep, and those bags run about $4 to $5 each. Money tip. For an average front yard with 2 small beds, you are probably looking at 4 to 6 bags, putting you right around $20 to $25 total. If you have a Lowe's credit card or a Home Depot account, check for weekend mulch deals. They run them constantly in spring and summer. Spread it out with a rake. Keep it away from the base of your plants and your home's foundation, and step back and take a look. Already looking better, right? Good, because step 3 is where things really start to pop. Step 3, add 1 focal point plant or pot. Drop in the comments right now, what state are you watching from? I want to know because plant choices are so regional and I'm always curious where my viewers are gardening. Now, here is the design secret that landscapers charge thousands of dollars to figure out for you. Every great front yard has a focal point. One thing your eye goes to first. It could be a beautiful ornamental grass, a dramatic pot by the front door, or a small flowering shrub placed right at the corner of a bed. Without a focal point, a yard just looks like a random collection of plants. With one, the whole thing feels designed. You do not need to buy 5 new plants. You need one good one. Visit your local Home Depot or Lowe's Garden Center and look for ornamental grasses, dwarf knockout roses, or a bold annual like a canna lily. Place it at the corner of your main front bed or in a large pot flanking your front door. Instantly, your yard has an anchor. Money tip, a 1-gallon ornamental grass or knockout rose runs about $8 to $14 at Home Depot. A large plastic pot that looks like ceramic can be found on Amazon for around $15 to $20. Total for this step? Right around $25 if you go the pot route, $10 to $14 if you just grab a plant for the bed. Great! Now your beds are sharp, your mulch is fresh, and you've got a focal point. Step 4 is quick but wildly effective. Step 4. Power wash or scrub your hardscaping. Here is the thing people miss. You can have the most beautiful plants in the world and still have a front yard that looks rough if your driveway, sidewalk, and front porch are stained and grimy. Dirty concrete is like a dirty shirt. It ruins the whole outfit. And the fix is almost free. If you do not own a pressure washer, ask a neighbor or rent one from Home Depot for about $40 for 4 hours. Run it across your driveway, your front walkway, and your porch. The difference is absolutely stunning. You will see years of grime lift right off, and the concrete goes from gray and dull to almost white and bright. If renting is not an option, a stiff scrub brush and a bottle of concrete cleaner from Walmart for about $6 will still do a respectable job. Money tip. If you already have a garden hose and a scrub brush, the concrete cleaner from Walmart is $5 to $7. Pressure washer rental from Home Depot is around $35 to $45 for a half day. Either way, this is an incredibly high return step. If this is helping you, go ahead and smash that like button right now. It seriously helps this channel grow and helps me keep making free content like this for you. Now, the final step is one that almost every homeowner ignores, but it is the finishing touch that makes everything else look intentional and polished. Step 5. Update your house numbers in Mailbox. Nothing says this house is well-loved like clean, modern house numbers and a fresh-looking mailbox. And nothing quietly screams we stopped caring like faded, crooked numbers from 1987 and a rusty mailbox leaning to the side. Real estate agents know this. Staging professionals know this. And now you know it too. Go on Amazon and search for brushed nickel or matte black house numbers. Modern font, simple design. They run about $2 to $3 per digit. So a full set is $10 to $15. Mount them clean and straight on a contrasting background next to your door or on your home's exterior. While you are at it, check your mailbox. If it is rusty or cracked, a basic post-mount mailbox at Home Depot starts at around $20 to $25 and takes about 20 minutes to swap out. Money tip. Total for this step is anywhere from $10 if you just do the numbers to $35 if you replace both numbers and the mailbox. Either way, you are well under budget, and the impact is significant because it is the detail that tells visitors and passersby that someone who pays attention lives here. And if you are not subscribed yet, do it right now. I have more budget landscaping and curb appeal videos dropping every single week, and you're going to want to see what is coming next. So there you have it. 5 real, doable upgrades that will take your front yard from forgettable to genuinely impressive, all for under $50. Sharp edges, fresh mulch, one bold focal point, clean hardscaping, and updated house numbers. That is the whole formula. Now stop watching and go do it this weekend. Your neighbors are going to do a double take, I promise. Next week, I am covering the best $30 front door refresh that adds instant value. You're going to want to see that one. Make sure you're subscribed and the bell is turned on. See you in the next one.